Hello, my name is Jesus Navarrete, and I am 16 years old, and I live in Summerton, Arizona. I live with my parents and my two brothers. I currently attend Prova High School, and I'm going to become a junior this year. I enjoy hanging out with my friends, riding horses, and being involved in 4-H. I show pigs at the Yuma County Fair, and this is my 7th year doing 4-H with Yuma Riding Achievers. I also like doing agriculture-related things that will help me succeed in the future. Other than 4-H, I'm involved in Talent Search and Upper Bell. I've been in Talent Search for 2 years and 1 year in Upper Bell. All my entire life, I've lived on a farm where my family and I have raised all sorts of animals. About 5 years ago, my parents decided to grow our own animals and our own crops to be able to eat them without buying from the store. I want to be able to have my own livestock and distribute them all across the U.S. I want to major in ag business because that's what I love doing and that's what I'm good at. I learned that the expert in anything was once a beginner, meaning that all the people we saw had to go through some type of educational background before they could become experts at their job. I learned that before a farm starts to plant the seeds need to be sifted to remove all dirt and check that they don't contain some type of disease. I learned that the type of job Gloria does with the USDA is to make sure that people are not trying to smuggle things that are illegal in the US, and she has to make sure that those products are not bringing any disease that could affect the US. Something I found really interesting was that there is a major for the PCA, which stands for Pest Control Advisor. Their job is to make sure that the crops do not have any pests that are harmful to people, and they have to make sure that the chemicals they are using will not harm the crops. I was able to make swab samples that could tell us if there was bacteria or some type of virus on that item. The lab tested for things that included for salmonella, viruses on the crops, and water. I thought this was a really important part of the sciences because in that way we would all be free of any diseases. When we went to the Ag Center, we learned about the importance that drones have in agriculture, which was that they can tell how much water the crops have or if some type of pest is in the field. When we were at the tilapia farm, something I found interesting was that they could fit over 1,000 fish in the pond. The tilapia farm has 500 acres and they had all sorts of fish, which included catfish, tilapia, sea bass, hybrid, and many more. The fish were distributed to other places when they were about 1 year old. At the ropes course, I was really nervous about doing the course because I'm afraid of heights, but I was able to overcome my fears and get through the course with little difficulty. In this camp, I was able to make new friends that were from different places and even have our own group name. The different places we went to in these 11 days, all the people were saying that I need to have lots of science classes if I want to go into an agriculture career. I would like to thank the USDA and the University of Arizona for this great opportunity. I would also like to thank Tanya, Dustin, Jason, Carol, Sierra, Katya, Alex, and Mike for making this camp the best. Like my parents always tell me, opportunities will only be once, and you have to take advantage of them. And that's what I did. This camp was a really good experience for me because I have a better knowledge about agriculture than before. Thank you all once again.